Alright guys, it is Wednesday, August 4th, 2021 at 4:44 p.m. Alright, let's start the video with a verse. It says verse of the day: "The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty." Proverbs 27:12. Alright, let's start from the National Hurricane Center. In the Atlantic, we have two disturbances. Alright, let's take a look here at these two disturbances, disturbance 3 and disturbance 2, with 20% chance of cyclone formation, and disturbance 3 with 40% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days. Let's start with disturbance 2. It says a tropical wave located over the central tropical Atlantic is producing a broad area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Environmental conditions are expected to be marginally conducive for some slow development east of the Lesser Antilles by Sunday and into early next week, with the disturbance moves west-northwestward at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Formation chance through 48 hours low at near 0%, and formation chance through 5 days low at 20%. So this one is possibly heading over to the Caribbean and the Antilles right here. And then disturbance 3 with 40% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days is a tropical wave that is forecast to move to the west coast of Africa by late Thursday. Environmental conditions appear somewhat conducive for gradual development thereafter over the far eastern tropical Atlantic through the weekend into early next week, while the system moves generally westward at about 15 miles an hour. The formation chance through 48 hours near 0%, and formation chance through 5 days medium at 40%. So we got the Atlantic waking up a little bit. Let's take a look at what the Eastern Pacific has. We have Hilda, Tropical Storm Hilda, so it has downgraded from a hurricane to a tropical storm. And then we have Tropical Depression 9E. Let's start with Tropical Storm Hilda. Has maximum sustained winds of 35 knots or 40 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure of 1,005 millibars, so it has weakened some, as it's located at 19.4 north and 128.0 west. Movement west-northwest at 8 knots or 9 miles an hour. And then 9E, Tropical Depression 9E, with maximum sustained winds of 30 knots or 35 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure of 1,007 millibars, located at 14.9 north and 135.7 west. Movement north-northwest at 6 knots or 7 miles an hour. So 9E is moving slower than Hilda, which is moving at 9 miles an hour. Let's take a look at the Central Pacific. We have 9E and Hilda right there, closer to Hawaii. It says Tropical Depression 9E and then Hilda. Let's take a look at Hilda, Tropical Storm Hilda. It is current information center of location is 19.1 north and 127.4 west. Maximum sustained winds of 40 miles an hour. And movement west-northwest at 9 miles an hour. So it is forecast to be a depression, as you see here, all these small D's. By 5 p.m. on Friday, it will still be a depression as it heads west-northwestward. Alright, let's take a look at some satellite images. This is the Atlantic. This is pretty much the storms that are happening by the Gulf and Florida, and then the storms that are coming off of Africa. Let's take a look at what's happening at the Gulf. We have some storms, but kind of offshore. Some are partially inland, but mostly it's all over the water. The storms that are happening right here in the Gulf. All right, let's take a look at the storms that are happening off of the coast of Africa. You see here it developing and sort of coasting off the coast of Africa towards the Atlantic. All right. Let's take a look here at the areas being monitored with a slight chance of development and possibly heading towards the Caribbean. Alright, so tropical update there. And then more with the storms coming off of Africa. It says tropical wave coming off of Africa, moderate chance of development. So guys, heads up for the people living off of Africa, the islands off of Africa here, and also for the people living in the Caribbean. Some storms are headed possibly your way. Hopefully it doesn't develop into anything, but these tropical waves have to be kept an eye on. Alright, next we have the Saharan air layer, as you see here. This is the Saharan dust coming off of Africa. Hopefully it will dampen some of the possible storms trying to develop, and it will weaken any storm system that is traveling in that area. Alright, and then finally we have GOES 16. This is what it looks like over the Atlantic tonight. As you see here, the darkness coming over Africa pretty much means that the sun is setting, and then the sunlight over here on this side still meaning that it's daylight still in the part of the United States. But look at all those clouds right here coming off of Africa, pretty much waking up the Atlantic. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news. I'll keep you updated if anything else develops in the Atlantic. And see you guys next time. God bless you guys.